bring the mouse kind of over, and you should be set.
All right, hey everybody, Ira Miller with Homes Around the Village's YouTube channel, and we are rocking and rolling tonight. I'm actually cheating a little bit. I'm in my office. So even though I know it looks like I'm in my office, it's not really my office. So I'm trying to get a few little things here in my head configured. So I got a whole new setup is basically what I'm trying to tell you. All right, so Pat and Jane in the house, numero uno. Thank you for joining this evening. And then I have Lauren and Tom. Oh, no, that's not good. Yeah, here, go back the other way. There you go. That's better.
And still readable?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like I said, I've got a brand new computer, what we call an ATEM Mini Pro. This is my configuring board. So we bought a brand new one of those because of all the problems we've been having. And so that should be good. Just looking at the, yeah, it's exactly like the old one. So we're ready to go. We will not have, probably won't have Racer Girl in the house, because Racer Girl is now one of the newest villagers. And I was terribly remiss. We all met at World of Beer. Meet Renee, Greg, her husband, me, my wife, Patty. Skip Smith. Skip joined us, which was cool. And so thank you, Skip. He's not on yet. I don't even know if he's going to be on, but hey, that was a great night because where were we, World of Beer? Why were we at World of Beer? Because of Mr. Jace Gallagher was performing. He was jamming. So we had a great time. So Jace is gone. Went back home yesterday. And he will not be on our live stream tonight because he's playing up in, where did he tell me he was? I don't think he told me where he was playing. He just said he's doing a gig tonight up in, I guess, Maryland, where he's from. So that could be anywhere, really. So Renee and Greg are probably frantically trying to get their home put together. So they arrived Thursday? No, they arrived Friday, and then they're like, Ira, World of Beer. I'm like, what? You just got here. But they're all into it. So we had a great time. Stayed to got there about 7. Jace, well, I thought he started at 7. I guess then he tells me he started at 6:30. And then we stayed till 9:30. So, how's the audio? I am using a lapel mic tonight. Not my wireless one, but I'd like to know how that's working for us. So, John Keller, you're the man. And John, good to see you here tonight, John. It's been a little while, and so I really appreciate you coming on. No Celsius tonight. Our show tonight is brought to you by Maison Perrier. Didn't need the Celsius tonight. All right. Well, Becky, thank you for joining this evening. Her internet, least it's your internet, Becky, and not mine. Because any other time, it would be mine that was going down. So it's been pretty crazy here today. They've been working on our roof in our building. It's a clay tile roof. Those guys are going crazy up there. About drove poor Blakely nuts with all the banging and the pounding, and I'm like, man, I hope they're out of here by 6 o'clock because we got a show to do. So it's quiet. It's great. All right, Laura Lamp from warm suburban Chicago. Well, Laura, better enjoy that warm weather while you can, because in about 2 days we hit October and it's downhill from there up there. All right, so Tim, thanks for joining tonight. Tim Cornet, appreciate it. Turning into one of my regulars, so I love to see everybody coming back every week after week. That's what keeps me coming back. And then Catherine, coming to the Villages in 2 weeks. So are you possibly doing their what do they call that? Has it been that long since I've been with the Villages? Lifestyle Preview Plan, or the LPP, as we all sales agents over there called it, the LPP, Lifestyle Preview Plan. So, Catherine, hopefully, yep, there you go, doing the lifestyle visit. So hopefully we'll get together while you're here. I'd love to do that. You know, I always love to see, even if you're not in the market to buy a house or whatever, I still love to see all of my fans out there. So, just call Blakely now. Here's the thing tonight, you guys. I don't have Christian tonight. So I'm flying solo by myself. If this whole thing comes crashing down, we're in trouble. I know I'm in trouble. Oh, Kathy, yay, yes. Hello. I'm used to seeing Kathy, not Catherine. So my apologies, Kathy. So yeah, absolutely. Well, you're on my schedule, and so that's great. Looking forward to seeing you and Gary, and especially you, Kathy, because I'll be meeting you for the first time. That'd be awesome. Okay, so Peter's asking, how do the tile roofs compare to shingle roofs? Which do you recommend? Tile roofs last about 50 years. They're supposed to. Even though I was talking to Blakely today, I said, tell me if I'm wrong, but we've been in this building 2.5 years, right? February, August, September. Yeah, just a little over 2.5 years. I swear this is the second time they've put a tile roof on this building. In 2 years. That's crazy, because these things are supposed to last 50 years. So either they just didn't put it on right, or who knows what's going on, but they're working like madmen up there, causing all kinds of problems, all kind of noise. All right, so Kathy, you're doing the lifestyle visit. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. So I didn't know you guys checked in. Rich A, 73 degrees and cloudy. Oh, talk about cloudy. Man, it rained a lot here today. So let me see what the weather is like here right now. Oops, wrong. By the way, if Brad is out there, who I met yesterday, I want to say hey, because he called me and he goes, hey, I'm a big fan. He's been working with a Villages agent. Didn't have a whole lot of good things to say about that Villages agent, but he did want to see a home that was listed in the MLS. And so he called me. And he called me, oh, God bless him. So I had a thing I had to do yesterday. And let me just show that to you. So I made arrangements with Brad. Like, hey, I'll meet you at 10 o'clock in the morning. I didn't even know if the home was occupied or not, but there is where I was. Baby dedications. So these are my great nephews in my nephews and nieces' hands. Twins. Whoops. Zane and Xander on Monday Night Live. So it was baby dedication yesterday at church, and so we all got together as a family and did the baby dedication. So they are officially dedicated to Meadowbrook Church here in the area. So that was cool. And so I had to call Brad. I said, Brad, I'm sorry. I completely forgot. I had this thing at 10:30 I had to be at. And I told him I'd see him at 10. Wasn't going to work. So we moved it up to, I believe, 2:30. And we were able to take care of that. So that was cool. So Brad, thank you for your patience. Thank you if you're out there for, and I want to thank his friend Tim who referred me, because Brad was saying, I want to see this one particular home, and Tim goes, well, hey, call Ira. He goes, oh yeah. So I saw Brad, and so Tim's like, man, I've been watching you for years. I'm like, okay, really? He goes, yeah, I'm sorry, I bought a home from the Villages, so I wasn't able to use you. And that's just the way it works around here. That's how I started my YouTube channel. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that, but yeah, I wanted to get the word out that, hey, you need 2 agents. You need an agent from the Villages sales office, by the way, who are not realtors, okay? So many people, I used a realtor from the Villages. No, you didn't, because they're not realtors. They don't belong to the board of realtors. They don't abide by the ethics of the board of the realtor ethics. So they are real estate salespeople who work for the developer. Y'all remember that now, because that's why a lot of people kind of are like, man, that real estate agent I used in the Villages sales office, they're horrible. Yeah, because number one, they're trained to sell you a new home. And I think last week, or was it last week or the week before, we talked about all the closing costs of a brand new home. You have about $10,000 in, maybe $10,000 to $15,000 in closing costs for a brand new home, because they pass all of those typical seller's costs on to the buyer. And then you have that huge bond, and then you have the Wildwood, city of Wildwood tax structure down there. So be careful. That's what this channel is all about, is to remind you what to be looking for. And it's all about just information, informing, answering questions. But like I said, that's how I first started this channel. by doing a video saying you need two agents, because if you go to the Village's sales office, get with one of their agents, you'll never know that you're not seeing all the listings in the Villages. And that's what happened to Brad. He's like, man, I want to see this one home, and his Villages agent just kind of blew him off. So they called me, and I showed it to him, as well as sent him about 9 other homes to consider. Because when we meet, I can show you all the homes that fit your criteria. So I'm looking at your chats, and it's Catherine says, hi from Gary and Kathy. Bing. Well, I just kind of zipped right on by that one. So sorry about that. John, thank you so much for your comment about me. I like that. And so back to the tile roofs. Tile roofs are about twice as much as the shingle roof, but they last about twice as long. Maybe not twice. Because look, here's the deal. Back in the day, a 35-year shingle was a 35-year shingle, and it would last you about 25 years. Then you got all those roofer scammers out there who went door to door, knocking on doors, hey, you want a free roof? And why wouldn't somebody say, yeah, give me a free roof? And they go, okay, well, give me your insurance information. We'll go ahead and tell your insurance company you have hail damage, and we'll submit it, and we'll get you a free roof. And man, that just screwed the whole homeowners insurance market up. Because now all these homeowners, look, they're not going to sit there and foot that bill. They're going to pass all that to the consumer and raise prices. So if your prices have gone up on your homeowner's insurance, you can thank all those crooked roofers out there who went door to door and in the beginning there got everybody a free roof. And so then the insurance companies started saying, the insurance company, we're not going to pay any kind of claim, and if you don't have a roof that's newer than 15 years, we're not even going to insure you. Which is crazy because, like I said, these are 35-year rated shingles, which you get about 25 years out of. And the insurance companies are saying, we're not going to insure you if it's more than 15 years. And, you were getting notices, even with an insurance company you've had for years, saying, your roof's older than 15 years. Either you replace it or we're going to jack you up in your insurance rates. All that has kind of gone by the wayside. All right, so I think Governor DeSantis kind of put a stop to all that mess. So anyways, shingle roofs are nice, but you have to be very precise in how you install those clay tile roofs. So, and you can't nail them tight to the sheathing, and you have to have strips along the roof to give you some air underneath those shingles. It acts as an insulator. So very technical. Have to have the right people. You see a lot of shingles, a lot of tile roofs on the coast. You don't see a whole lot of them inland like we are here. So you have to be careful to make sure you get a company that knows what they're doing in putting on those tile roofs. Okay, so Kathy, let me go back. So Gary Winkle is my fiance. Oh, all right. Where is Gary Winkle, Kathy? Ira, if short-term, less than 90-day rentals were prohibited in the villages, would this negatively affect home sales? Well, let me think about that. That's a good question. So what I would say is you're probably not going to have as many people buying if you can't Airbnb it, and it has to be 90 days or more. I don't know. I don't really think it would negatively affect home sales. Because if you can buy a home, if you're an investor and you're buying, look, if I was a home investor here in the villages back in 2006, I guess it was, 20 years ago. And let me tell you, I don't know about some of these other people, but it was not fun trying to keep up with people who only wanted to rent for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or even a month. And we got to the point where we said, we're not renting to anybody less than 90 days because it's just way too much having somebody come in 30 days, have a cleaning company come in, clean that home up, get your next people back in there. So maybe, probably not, Laura. I would say it really, I don't think, you do have these people that do rent their homes out with Airbnb, but I don't think it would affect people that much as far as investors buying, because that's the only way it would really affect home sales. Actually, I would think that the residents here in the villages would just love the fact that it would be 90 days or more and not have these transient people in and out of a home so much. So, especially the golfers, because golfers here, I don't know if you all know, but golfers are on a points schedule, I guess you would say. So the more points you have, the more you play golf, the more points you accrue. The more points you accrue, you go down the list for tee time preference. So all these new people coming into the villages, and a lot of them are golfers. They're just here for a golf outing, golf weekend, golf week, or golf whatever. They come in with 0 points, and they're calling and they're getting these preferred tee times because they have no points against them. And all the people who live here year-round are accumulating all of these points, and that's why I'm saying they're probably a lot of people would love it if it was 90 days or more. Hello, Maggie and Mert, watching from Michigan. All right, so let me see. So Missy Mo, hey Missy, she's from sunny Michigan. So maybe you might know Missy Mo, Maggie May. So hey Missy Mo, it's been great weather here. So Tim is letting all you Michiganders know how well. So what village are the lifestyle preview visitors housed in? They probably don't even know that yet, Laura. I saw a house in Villa got reduced $30,000 yesterday, a courtyard villa north of 466. So, in the whole scheme of things, you don't want to overprice your home. And if you do overprice your home because you want to test the market, 30 days, man, and that's it. Get it. So I'll go in, I'll do a market analysis. I'll say, and we'll go through all the comparable properties, and this property sold for that, this property sold for this one just went under contract, it's pending. Here's active homes, this is your competition. We look at the whole scheme of things, and I'll say, okay, this, according to everything we looked at, is what your home is worth. And if you say no, I'm like, okay, it's your home. I only ask one thing, that you remember the price I gave you, because if it starts to get on the market for a long period of time and we start dropping the price and we're chasing the market, if the market's going down, we're chasing the market. I just ask that you remember what I told you. And my suggestion to those who feel like their home is worth more than what a real estate agent says it is, test it for 30 days. Here's my philosophy. If you get 0 showings in that 30 days, you're way overpriced. If you get showings but no offers, you're still a little bit overpriced. And I get people saying to me all the time, hey, why don't they just make an offer? I mean, because there's other homes out there that are lower than yours that they're going to make an offer on when your home should be here and not here. And then you're saying, well, they can make an offer. Well, yeah, they can make an offer, but they're probably making an offer on one lower than yours. I have plenty of examples. So, going back just a minute to, so Maggie, you guys coming to the villages anytime soon? So yeah, chances are that courtyard villa. I'm wondering now how much that home, or how long that home has been on the market. Matt Allen, Catherine, we had a lifestyle visit 2 weeks ago. We stayed in Well Point, one street from the Street of Dreams. We were there in a cottage home with golf cart and bikes. Very nice. Yep, they load you up. They want you down there in that new area where they can sell you one of those new homes. What are the chances of property taxes being eliminated? Isn't that going to be voted on? I keep hearing that, Becky, and honestly, if you think about it, number one, property taxes are paid to the county. So how can the state government tell the county government you can't charge property taxes anymore? That's number one. Number two, where's the county going to get its money from to run the county? They get them from property taxes. So I just don't see, my chairs, I don't see, honestly, how the great Governor DeSantis can do away with property taxes, because then it's either that, if you do away with property taxes, then your sales tax for items you purchase have to go way up. So now, do you want everything you buy to be more because you've eliminated property taxes? the fact of the matter is, you're going to have to come. The county has to run on something, right? I don't think the state is going to provide the county with all the money that they need, because the state gets their money. We don't have a state income tax here. The state of Florida gets their money from homes when they close in the form of documentary stamps. Right now, a seller of a home has to pay to the state $7 per $1,000 that they sell a home. So a $200,000 home, 7 times 200 is $1,400, goes to the state of Florida, and that's where Florida gets their. So I'm sitting here thinking, if that's the case, will there be a documentary stamp to the county as well? Look, you're going to have to pay one way or another, whether they increase sales tax on items you purchase, whether they collect that money in the form of a documentary stamp, and maybe give the state $7 per thousand, but charge 10 per thousand, and 3 goes to the county and 7 goes to the state, something like that. I mean, something like that has to happen. So then you as a seller, or anybody as a seller, will really suffer when they go to sell their home. So there you go. So I'm just saying, it's the old pay me now or pay me later plan. It's got to come from somewhere. They've got to run the government on something. To me, might as well just keep it the way it is. All right, so Darren Kwan asked me a question. I've been watching the Village's real estate market. Most homes have the Village's address. I've seen some with Lady Lake address. They are supposed to be part of the Village's. Is that true? So yes, there are some homes in what we call the historic district, because that part of the Villages is the original part of the Villages. That's where the Villages started in Orange Blossom, and then Silver Lake, and then even when they crossed over 441, 27, that all that is Lady Lake. Now, just like I mentioned in new homes, you'll pay a City of Wildwood tax and a Lake County tax. You'll pay the City of Lady Lake taxes, and you'll pay Lake County taxes in that area with the Lady Lake address. Now, when I search for homes, and if I'm searching for homes in that area, let's take a look, actually. I'm going to kind of go over to here, and we're going to talk about, so good question, Darren. Thank you for bringing that up. When I do a search, all right, check. Now, here's the problem. With searching, I search by the Villages, right? That's the city. And if I only search in Lake County, well, now the Villages is in several cities in Lake County. They're in Lady Lake, they're in Fruitland Park, and now they're even in Leesburg. So if you look down here at the bottom of my screen, on the bottom left, it says 96 matches, right? So let's check out, let's see. Well, we're going to go to the map. I should have hit the map, but anyways. Some are in, here's Lady Lake Orange Blossom, okay? Some are in the Villages. So just to answer your question, now, that is your legal subdivision name, But the city that I'm in is called the Villages, right? Even though some of them say Villages, Villages, some of them also say Lake Orange Blossom. And then as we go, let me do this. Oh, this is 25 per page. Oh, we'll go 50. What the heck? As an example. All right. Let me test my little mini-me here, okay? Let's see here. I'm going to go to here. And, uh-oh. Let's see here. Okay. Nope. This usually, whoops, puts me on as, wow. So we still, let me see, A, B, full. Well, we are not doing very well here again this evening. On air, well, I should have left well enough and that. Yeah, my mics are on. Wait a minute. Yeah, my mics have to be on now. So, how about that? Am I good to go now? It says mics on. Yeah. We have audio, yay. Cool. Becky says no. Yay. Oh, dude, this is crazy. All right, hold up, you guys. I'm getting text messages like crazy. All right. Jason. How do I have? Oh, he texted me a long time ago. All right. Cool. So, don't ask me any more questions because I can't deal with. No, I'm just kidding. I think I got it now. So my mics are over here. This on the air thing is driving me crazy because it's blinking. There we go. Stop. All right. So, oh, wow, man, I'm sitting there talking away, and you guys haven't heard a thing I said. All right. Audio's good. Look, check this out. Okay, I'm back. Now, let me ask you this. You see where I did all this mapping stuff over here, right? You see all this here? If you are wanting to buy a home in this area of the Villages, I have to do this. I have to have both. See here, Lady Lake and the Villages. And you have to map it. Because if you do not map it, right, if you don't map it, it's going to give you all of Lady Lake. And we don't want all of Lady Lake. Let me go ahead and let me show you. All right, so if I get rid of the map, right, up here, where's my map? Here's my map. Now watch this. You see all this where I've got everything contained in the Villages? If I do that, watch what happens. Bam. See all these? This is all Lady Lake, okay? All this is Lady Lake listings. It's considered Lady Lake, Lake County. You're getting all of these listings that aren't even in the Villages. So this is Fruitland Park, by the way. All this area here, Lake County and Fruitland Park. So I'm going to tell you, let's do this. We're going to play around with this a little bit. All right. So I'm going to map the Fruitland Park area. Now let's see. It tells us we have 12 matches, right? Now, let me put Fruitland Park. Here we go. And it goes up to 26 matches. So even this part of the Villages, let's see what our results look like. And let's see what our map looks like. All right, so this is, so my bad. Let's get rid of this because I'm outside of the Villages. Now this is, oops. This is what we have to do now if we want all the Fruitland Park listings. Whoops. So this area here is all villages in Fruitland Park. Let's see if I gained any more. Oh, actually I lost one. So when I did that, oh, this is for as much my knowledge as it is yours. So we have 11 matches down here, right guys? Let's get rid of Fruitland Park. We still have 11 matches. So it works that way. And even if I took out city and didn't put anything, because I have it all mapped up, then it only shows what's in that area that I mapped around. So there you go. All right. Oh, Racer Girl, she really... Renee, I'm surprised you're here, my friend. I thought after this weekend you'd be dead tired from all that moving. I told everybody probably won't even see it tonight. So let's see. Okay, let's keep going. Missed everything when you were showing the map. All right, I caught us up. So hopefully we are caught up on all that information. Any idea how much it would cost to upgrade a bathroom to include a Roman shower in a house like your Willow Grove Way listing? I think people really want Roman showers. Well, so let me do this. Bless your heart. I'm a little scared to be hitting any buttons over here, okay? All right, so I'm going back over here to my listing, all right? These are my listings. And this is Willow Grove. Willow Grove. Here we are. All right. So if we're looking, as Peter was asking, oh, by the way, I want you guys to know, see this white range? After this week, it's gone. And do you see this white dishwasher? That's gone. I'm replacing these. Also, I am putting in granite in this home. I've talked to the homeowner. I said, we really need to go ahead, people, everybody. So speaking of what Peter said, I think people really want Roman showers. People really want matching appliances. Now, this was all carpet. We pulled the carpet out and we have put in LVP. But this home has great bones, you guys. But we're going to look at, okay, so here is the master. Now, over here is the shower. So I could easily and I could easily do a Roman shower in this. I'm trying to see if this is a mirror. Okay, you see in the mirror we have a linen closet. I would probably have to eliminate the linen closet, right? And then where we can get, and if you look in here in the mirror, you can see where the shower is. So yes, I could definitely do a Roman shower walking in this way and into there. So probably coming out, if I bring you out here, and you watch my pointer finger coming out, into here. Then we can go in here and into the Roman shower. How much would that cost, Peter asks. Well, I would say probably I'd have to redo all the tile in that shower. I could probably do it for about $5,000 with the demo, with all the drywall and the tile. Yeah, close to $5,000 for a Roman shower. So Renee, I was telling them earlier, I don't know if you were here, about our great night out at World of Beer with you and me and Greg and Patty and Skip Smith and Jace as our entertainment. So I kind of let everybody know earlier, if you weren't here, of our little soiree. And we invite everybody who comes down. Give me a call when Jace is here. Man, we're there, right? And he's all over the place. Look, here's what I want to do, you guys. Check this out for me. Okay, hold up. All right, this is what I want y'all to do. Right in here, J. Paris. Band. Now, this is Jace's, I call him Jason, because when the guy called me the very first time, he goes, hey, this is Jason Gallagher. Okay, he's been Jason ever since. Meanwhile, everybody calls the guy Jace. So I don't know what to say about that. Let me see something here. Oh, let me see something over here. Dude, wow, I figured something out. These buttons are different. Yeah, these buttons are different. Anyways, okay, look all the way up to the very top where it says, for Jace solo dates, click here. Y'all see that? Let's click that. So, oh, that was cool. That was a cool picture. What happened to that picture? Anyways, this is Jace with his band. And, oh, let's do this. I can't hear that. I guess you can. But venues, okay, solo acoustic events. So this is where he is tonight, you guys. Chesapeake Bay Beach Club. That's right. He told me about that. Stevensville, Maryland. So these are what he's doing while he's not here. And then he's back in the Villages, October 19th. Oh, private event. Bummer. Okay, Blondies. So Blondies is in Spanish Springs. Edna's on the Green. World of Beer. Oh, hey. Filming Music and Madness with Tom and John. High Note Studio, the Villages. Whoa. All right, that's cool. Hopefully I'm invited to watch that. Americanos, Cody's, Boosters, Cody's. Wow, he's coming on the 19th. But we actually won't see him till the 22nd. And, oh, look. So November 6th. Let's see if he's past that. Villages Polo Club. Wow, cool boosters. And then he's back in Maryland on the 14th. So he's here from the 22nd to November 8th. Oh, dang. He's leaving right before my birthday. Wow, hold up. He might have to wait a day. I don't know. And then he's back again on Tuesday the 25th. He's going to be here for Thanksgiving. So we're going to have to, let's see, he's going to be at Blondie's Thanksgiving Day at 2 o'clock. We're going to have to join him. Can't be alone for Thanksgiving, right? But anyways, look, JaceGallagher.com. So, I got there by Jay Paris, because that's my little brain, can only remember what he told us. But anyways, JaceGallagher.com. If you all want to know when Jace is going to be here, and it's a very good chance that me and probably Renee and maybe Skip Smith, and I know Jerry and Linda love to go out and watch Jace as well. So those of you who are big YouTube fans, listen, you can figure it out. I've taught you how to get there. JaceGallagher.com, and then get with me, and we'll see if I'm going to be heading out there myself. All right, so enough of that. Jace can pay me later for all that information. Do I have a painter? Oh, do I have a painter? I do have a painter. Now, the painter that I do have, who I usually use all the time, he's not available all the time, but he gives me the best prices. So I really need to find me a really good painter myself, which I will be working on, because I have a brand new listing. Oh, speaking of listings, dang, before I let you all go, 7 o'clock, I got it. I have to do this. All right. So, oh, by the way, check this out. This is me and Jace. Our rock and roll. Oh, it's an hour long. Wow. Man, that's like a feature film. Let's bring it on. Because I take you on the whole ride. There we are. Thank you.
Are you going to start with any appetizers or anything?
Yeah. That's okay.
Awesome.
I'm so happy that you have wood pedicure.
Oh, it's so good.
There's only one other place in like DC area.
We get to try everything.
It's yeah.
Alright, so we're going to do
No. I love it, but I'm gonna get tuna poke instead.
the cookie?
Yeah.
If y'all want to watch the whole thing, this is Harry and the Natives. This is a brand new restaurant that we are doing our rock and roll restaurant review. That is on my YouTube channel. And you guys can watch as little or as much of that as you want. Here's a little more, here's a little shot of it. This is us going to our table.
That's it. It's not so high. And for once in my life, I'm gonna get to look at the water instead of the ground.
What a view.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, so we made it to our table. So Jace will be performing at Harry and the Natives at some point in time, and that's the stage. I didn't really. You can check his website to see where he is. Let's go to my brand new. I think I showed this last week, but it also deserves a repeat of. Those are just a couple lots I have. This one. This is a beauty. Three-bedroom, two-bath, lantana, golf cart, garage, swimming pool. This home has it all. Look at the lot it sits on the cul-de-sac. Look at that view you have. Now we virtually put some furniture in here just so you can see how it works. There you go. So sitting here, look at that view. Granite. Now that furniture was already there. It's gone now. We sent it to Bargains and Treasures. There's your Roman shower. And that's kind of what we could do. Well, it's not necessarily that much of a Roman shower, but look at the bench seat in there. Yeah. So that's what we could do to the other house. Now those are there. Those cabinets stay with the house. Enclosed lanai. Pool on this side. Huge bird cage on the opposite side over here. Pocket doors over here. Now look at that party spot. And that party spot. All overlooking that view, that gorgeous view. And there's some of my drone activities. So that's a good view there. I'll come down a little bit on it. See, there you go. $9.99 for this beauty. This lot, this is your lot in here. And then you can kind of see how it goes. Beautiful home site. It is gorgeous. So, 5 days on the market. $9.99.9. And here's all the things, all the great things about this home. Okay. All right. So I did want to take that opportunity to get back and and present that to you. I like to try to at least get one of my listings. Who was it? Was it Peter? Can't remember who told me I should do all of my listings. I have quite a few. So Renee, get with me about a painter. We'll get you a good painter. Yeah, there you go. No, in the villages they installed Roman showers to forego the cost of semi-frameless shower doors. So Renee, you loved Friday night. Yep, it was good. Wonderful time. Like, really? Well, does everybody call you Racer Girl? So I did do a video of Racer Girl's home. I'm wondering if she wants me to put it. I don't think it's live, actually. Is my YouTube channel? It's not up. Of course not. Let's see here. Actually, you're probably in my studio. So, Racer Girl, you're gonna have to tell me if you want me to. Let's see, published videos. Well, content. Hearing of the Natives, unlisted. Why is that unlisted? I should set it as an instant premiere. How's that? Next Monday Night Live. You're seeing all the videos. See all these unlisted? There's a lot that y'all don't see. And this would have to go back a ways for my girl. I don't even know if she wants me to reveal her address. So I won't. But there's a lot, I have a lot of unlisted videos that these are people who, well, let me just say some of these are for people who wanted to buy a home. And they called me up and they go, hey, I'm interested in this home. Well, I'll video it, but I'll keep it unlisted until you buy it. And then usually I will go ahead and put it public. And I don't know why Christian didn't do that. So anyways, we won't go any further than that. But let me see. Back to, all right. I'm going to have to check out my other ATEM because I've been pushing, I think they've switched my buttons around over here. Oh, that's the walkthrough, Renee. I'm talking about the time when I first shot that view, I'm talking about the first time I shot the home for you and sent it to you to look at. See if this was something you wanted to buy. So, but we do have the walkthrough as well. But that, I think I was there 2 hours for your walkthrough trying to, well, I was training a couple, 2-3 people anyways. So, what is this up here? If you want to contact my, I don't know what that is. Oh. Cool. I don't know how you put it in there. Okay, let's see here. I'm kind of, there he is. There's my man. My man Skip. Skip, I was telling him about the great time we had. You, me, Racer Girl. Racer Girl's hubby, my wife, and Mr. Jace Gallagher. So, now we won't do anything tonight, Renee. You'll have to get with me. So, Skip, thanks for joining us this evening. And yeah, we were just telling them what a great time we had World of Beer with Jason Gallagher. God, like I said, the guy calls me, hey, this is Jason Gallagher, I want to buy a home. And he's been Jason to me ever since. I'm the only one who calls him Jason. And then Racer Girl tells me I'm the only one who calls her by her first name. So that's going to have to be, when you buy a house from me and I know your name, and I call you that the whole time, then we want to come on my YouTube channel and go incognito. There's just not a lot up there. So, sorry about that. I can't help it. Well, one thing we haven't seen WrestleMania tonight. Usually he's the one. You can go incognito. I can go incognito. I noticed you go incognito. You got your hat all pulled down over your face so nobody recognizes you. I know your tricks. What is that? Oh, yeah, hey. You missed the beginning because I said tonight's episode is presented to you by Maison Perrier Sparkling Water. Yeah, I forewent the Celsius tonight. Didn't need it. Going healthy. My son really gives it to me. He thinks I'm killing myself when I drink Celsius. So, what else do we have for everybody on? So we talked about Jace Gallagher, where you can find where he is. I wonder if he's ever going to be in Harry and the Natives, right? Americanos, all the way through June 23rd. Whoa. Man, we're way into next year. He'll have to update this, I guess. Because he's going to be here full time, I think, pretty soon. Dang it. Looks like he's going to be in the Villages over Christmas, too. Wow. Well, I don't know. That's kind of weird. He's going to be in Blondies. Oh, yeah, he's going to go back, I guess, for a little bit up north. Anyways, here you go.
She hides her face between the bed and the pillow, looks out a window.
Gotta play that music. What is this? Oh, this is my great website. Have you all gone to my website? Click your favorite community below to search for homes. Bam. If you want to see all the homes in the Villages, go to there. 601 properties available. I don't know about that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to pull a fast one here. I don't know where we got 601 when there's only 563 matches. So I'm going to have Christian. Although, yes, maybe if I put Lady Lake in here. That might bump it up. Oh, no, that's all the homes in Lady Lake. See, you just can't put just Lady Lake in there. Then you have to do the map thing I told you about. Because now it's all the way up over 755, but that's including homes that are not in Lady Lake. I mean, not in the villages. All right. Let's see. Oh, thank you. I bet Jason liked that too. Thank you, Laura. So, anyways, back to my website. I make it so easy for you. On Top of the World, by the way, let me talk to you a little bit about On Top of the World. So I was over there today. They have Life in Motion. This talks about all the fitness and travel. Right here on the inside, I was reading, where was it? Oh, excursions. They have all these excursions you can go on with right On Top of the World. VIP horse tours. They go over the Seminole, where is it? Seminole Hard Rock. There we go. Wait a minute. Yeah, over here. No, over here. So, yeah, man, this is pretty cool. That there's all their recreation stuff and events. I should probably, wow. Maybe I'll go ahead and put an ad on the back of this. That would be pretty cool. Right, you guys? And then they have a newspaper, On Top of the World News. Bands, brew, and dancing. Right? Falltoberfest. Man, this thing's getting pretty thick. So, if you're interested in On Top of the World, get a hold of me. Please do not contact them by yourself. If you do, and then you want me to help you with buying a home over there, or new home, ain't gonna happen. They're gonna say, oh no, no, you didn't send those people to us. They came on their own. And I'm going to say, no, that's not, that's a fight I just don't want to have to get into with them. So if you would, if you're interested in On Top of the World or Del Webb Stone Creek, please, please get a hold of me first, okay? So there's On Top of the World, and all the listings you want On Top of the World, bam, there they are. I've made it so easy. 236 properties. I've made it so easy for y'all to, you can search by price, bedrooms. So I've really made it easy for you guys to do home searches right on my website. Stonecrest, here's Stone Creek. So these are the most popular ones in the area. There's the Plantation in Leesburg. That's a pretty good that's a pretty good place as well. So there you go. Game over. All right, is that it? Call in at Skip. Skip, are you kicking me off? Let's see, I think I've kind of run through. Oh, well, let's just a little bit more. You can, our merch, yes. Let me tell you about our merchandise. You can buy a hat. Oh, Renee is going to get me on this. Oh, there's Wrestler. I was wondering where you were, Wrestler. I was asking. You can get a mug. You can get a shirt. You can get a hoodie. So, all products. Here we go. So if you want Monday Night Live hats, we have those. That would be cool. I thought we had more than that. I know we got, well, I guess we have different colors, right? This will tell you what's on the back. There you go. So that's cool. That is very cool on my website. My website's just all full of all kind of stuff, even my YouTube channel. So if y'all are interested, there you go. Just go to my website. If you want to search by area, you can do that. If you have special areas in the villages you want to be in, all you got to do is click on that. That's going to give you all the homes in that area, south of 466A. There you go. So these are all the homes in that area. More listings. So there you go. Does it tell us how many? 27 featured properties. There should be more than that. I'm going to have to get with Christian. Oh, here we go. Where's that? That's in Coleman. That's not even in the villages. So I don't know how that got in here. Or that one. Warm Springs. That's in the village. It's on Warm Springs, and the Warm Springs, it goes right through the villages. But there's got to be more. I'm going to have to write this down. More than 27 properties. South of 466, and that's not even, that's not even a mistake. That shouldn't even be like a mistake, right? So it's always a good thing to kind of go through these. Look at that. That's not even in the villages, but hey, I kind of like that. Is that a mobile home? Got a nice front porch. I bet Patty'd like that. Interesting. Nope, not in the villages, in Wildwood, Florida. All right. Well, anyways, between the sixes, south of 466A to 44, I don't know why it's taking you all the way over there. Okay, but we can keep going. Oh, guess what? Information about taxes and bonds, cost of living in the villages, if you want to know about featured events that's going on in the villages. You can club contact information, all the list of all the clubs. Check this out. These are all the clubs in the villages, broke down for you. If you want to see all the clubs, there you go. Look at all that. Let me show you something here. One of 225 pages. See that up there? The top right? One of 225. And over here you can see, watch it change. 225 pages of clubs in the villages. That's huge. Let's see what else we can discover on my YouTube channel. Our blog. I've got Central Florida Farms and Land for sale by owners around the villages. If y'all are interested in a for sale by owner to see all the listings, this is probably one of the only places you're going to see videos of for sale by owners. So homes that are currently not available. How's that? How do you like that? So I don't understand. Let me see, 33 videos. So what we do is we call these for sale by owners. And we go, hey, would you like a free video? So I guess this isn't doing us much good. We haven't done many videos lately for sale by owners. We'll just click out of that. What else? There's my Harry and the Natives hour-long rock and roll restaurant review. You know why it's an hour long? Because there was one heck of a line in the beginning. This is us in the golf cart. So we gave you a little tour of the golf cart as we're driving up to it. And then there's Harry and the Natives off in the trees. There's Jace getting ready to go check it out. Look at that line. There was that line went all the way out to here to get into Harry and the Natives. They had just opened. So you might be intrigued. I just made it available for so there you go. All right, you guys, listen. Or you want to get classes in Coleman Federal Prison, huh? Wow. Wouldn't bother me living next to a prison. Well, I don't know. You know, I mean, they've got those big towers, and they lock down. You know, there's a big speaker system there. Yeah, that is truly a gated community. All right, let's see. Let me go back up here before I don't want to miss anybody. Thank you, Wrestler. You're the man. I know I need to get... Look, Blakely and Christian keep telling me they're going to buy a shirt. Racer Girl, I'll get you a shirt. We're going to have to get a whole stash of merch. Okay, let's see. Well, I'm just kind of tinkering through here. Yep. Well, they got some amenities, Becky, there at Coleman Prison. They got to keep them busy. All right. What is it? 7:42. Sorry about all the... Oh, here, hold up. There we go. Sorry about all the mess up earlier. This little machine that I have down here, I don't know if you can see it. I mess around and probably shut the whole thing down. But I got it now. I even got it to where I can do a little mini me again, where before I couldn't. But they moved the buttons on me when I got a new one of these. And come on. There we go. There we go. See that? But you know what? I need myself a little bit bigger. I wonder if I can do that. Listen, if I lose you, I'm going to say goodbye right now because I'm messing around here. Oh, see that? See what I did? I'm back. Yeah, I need my mini-me a little bit bigger, I think. So, I don't know. It'll be a work in progress. Oh, Timmy, that was a good one, girl. You had me going there for a minute. Ricky P, you're just now popping up on me. Rick, thanks for joining us this evening. Pat, Jane, love y'all. You guys, I will see you. I need my money so calm is off the short list. All right, Jane. Gary. Oh, Gary. That's not an excuse. I know you sent Kathy over here in your place, but I thank you for that. That was cool. Yeah, they switched up the buttons on me. I'm over here pushing the wrong button. He didn't tell me they moved the button. So, anyways, I appreciate all y'all joining me this evening. Next week, oh, I've got a special guest coming next week. Candace is coming next week. As you know, I'm doing renovations for my homes, and somebody contacted me today, asked me if I do renovations outside of my own homes that I sell, and yes, I do. So Candace is joining me. She is an interior designer. You're going to love Candace next week. So we're going to bring Candace to you, and then we'll have some other surprises. So thank you all for watching. Love y'all. I love each and every one of you. I really do. I appreciate all y'all who join me every single Monday night. It's such a pleasure. And I'll see you next Monday. So, I don't know how to get out of here, but yeah, I do. All right. Take care. See you next Monday. Bye, Racer Girl. Bye, Wrestler. Bye, Skip. Peter, Becky, Laura, Rick, Ricky P, Rich A. Who did I miss? Let me, Gary. I think I got Tammy. Don't want to miss out on Tammy. Thank you for joining this evening. And, of course, the great Skip Smith. So, again, appreciate you all joining me. Have a wonderful evening and a rest of your week and a great weekend.